Welcome to Mma Made, the best MMA show around the world. Mighty Devin Debo Taylor.
Freaks me out every time he does that.
Yes. How you doing, bud?
I don't like it. Doing all right.
Yeah. How's everything going?
Pretty good.
Nice. Retention, right? Retention.
It doesn't fade.
There was no fights this past week.
It doesn't fade. Yeah, you didn't. It's not like you picked. Your 2 wins are ugly.
It's all good. I know. They're not the greatest.
Oh, mine is beautiful.
They can't all be gems.
You have
they
no
can't all be
gems.
gems.
They don't have any gems.
They're like Cubiconians, whatever, you know. They can't be diamonds. They can't be.
I got some diamonds. Mine was beautiful.
Can I have some sapphires?
Mine.
Yours was.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It was.
Yeah. It was a guy you wanted to win, and he just got.
Well, you know, I like both of those dudes.
Oh, no.
You know I like Rumble. Come on.
You were on the Gus train.
I'm still on Gus train, bro.
You were choo-choo.
Hey, anyone outside of Rumble and the 205, you better watch out for Gustafson, all right?
Well, now
they're going to match him up with next.
Drop back down the ladder.
Who do they match up with him next?
I don't know. That's some unlucky bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be good. I assume he'll be upset.
Yeah, he's going to take it out on whoever he's fighting, that's for sure.
I hope it's you.
It might be, actually. It might be. I mean, I got the belt. He's going to want my belt.
He really fell down the ladder far enough. I'm going
to take his belt. Anyways, thanks for watching tonight's show, episode 49. 49. We're doing it. We're trucking right along.
You still on that train?
Still on that train. Well, let's get right into it. There was no fights this past weekend. So, the big news right now, Hector Lombard, pissing hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's like another one bites the dust right now. I mean, if I'm Dana White, I'm canceling all urine tests for the rest of the year. All right, guys, like start drinking water. Let's flush the system. Yeah. Let's do something because, I mean, big names.
Big names. I mean, it all started off in the beginning of the year with John Jones testing for blow. That's all bad.
And that wasn't even like for a fight. That was just him and, you know,
outside,
him out celebrating,
having some fun.
You know, the training is just
hanging out with white girl,
hanging out with that booger sugar.
You know.
Wow, that's not good.
No, then you got Silva and Diaz.
I mean, it was actually really bad. Just the way that it sounded to have a fight and then have both of your headliners pop for.
That's all bad.
That was like, I guess, I mean, it made it to me when I heard it. It was like everybody's doing it.
At that point, they shouldn't even do a no contest. They should make non-existent. Like the fight never even took place.
They don't get paid. We take their money and we give it to a charity.
I mean, the Mma Made charity is actually a great charity we just started.
I'm broke, so if they wanted, they could.
Fundme.com or what is that thing? We got a
Kickstart?
No, they got that FundMe. You know that Fundme?
It's the same thing, Kickstarter.
Okay, yeah, well, let's do it.
I think you can just give money.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take money. We'll take money. I mean, honestly, if we did start something like that, I would just use it to buy tickets and shirts and a whole bunch of stuff for fans. Honestly, that's what I would do.
I would use it for me. my fans would see none of that money. They'd be like, you know, I like contributing to a good cause. And they'd be like, wow, he got some new clothes.
He looks like Conor McGregor all of a sudden.
Yeah, he suited up. I'd be like, this is because of my fans. And it would literally be because of my fans.
Literally. Anyways, so speaking of this whole drug, you know, positive testing issue going on, I set the Twitter world on fire today. I made it collapse. It was all, look it, man.
Your booty broke the internet.
My booty broke the internet.
You are the Kim K of MMA, baby.
Dude, all I did was send out a tweet. I didn't really think too much of it, honestly.
Which is what he does.
Which is what I do.
There's not a lot of thought that goes into what he does.
I was sober. So
that's probably a bad thing.
It is probably a bad thing, because then I'm actually consciously thinking about what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I don't have no excuse now. Maybe I was drunk.
Okay, that's that.
Anyways, you can check it. I'm not going to take it down. There's no shame. Whatever. You know what? So be it. Jones, check mark. Silva, check mark. Diaz, check mark. Lombard, check mark. Barely February. Look at this madness. It's crazy. Something of that line. Hashtag UFC. Hashtag MMA. Hashtag PEDS. That's where everyone lost their damn mind. Listen, it's not the word I wanted to use.
What's so wrong with using the wrong word, right? I mean, that's not a big deal. Like, I think you're an idiot, or I think you're a moron.
See, and that's like the really you want to say I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, it's just a different word. That was sarcasm. He is actually an idiot, and that is the right word I wanted to use. And yeah, probably not the right word.
Well, you know, Steve from Cage Side Submissions, he does a radio show, longtime member of Team MMA for Life. He said, Diaz, Jones, not on PEDS, performance-enhancing drugs, for people that don't know that. You know, they were on performance-enhancing drugs.
I have heard some questionable. There's been some debate on whether or not THC is a performance-enhancing drug.
Well, I mean,
just for the record.
That is a whole different argument.
Just for the record.
And we could go there.
I'm trying to help you out because you just say things and I gotta try and back you up because it makes me look bad. So
we could go there.
Maybe performance enhancing. I don't know.
We could go there. We're not going to go there. That's a whole different argument. There is articles on that actually.
Yeah.
We're not going to go there. But he said,
in a food eating contest.
I said, you know what? You're right. I meant to say banned substance. That's what I meant to say. But everyone, people that don't even follow us, are coming out of the woodwork to tell me what a POS I am and weak and
I agree.
Take this guy's name out of the list.
I agree with all of that stuff.
And it wasn't anything about Jones. No one cared about Jones. It was the people about Diaz and him smoking weed. People were pissed that I put him in a list with ped heads. That was the word they used. Ped heads. Never heard that before. It's actually kind of catchy.
Yeah, right?
I like that. I was like,
that's just a word.
That's just a word. We're doing quotes tonight, by the way. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take it down. This is what I told him. I said, this guy's like, I would appreciate it if you get him off that list. I said, look, I can't edit the tweet. It's either you delete it or it stays. I can't edit it. I'm not taking it down. I'm not going to be a little biatch. I'm going to own up to it and stay up. And that's what I wrote. That's what I tweeted to him. I sent it back. He never replied. Sorry, guy. whatever.
This is what I have to deal with all the time. He's going to do what he's going to do. He's not going to apologize. He knows he's wrong. He don't care.
That's how we do it.
He don't care. He just keeps it moving.
Hey.
But, I mean, now, I think looking back, most logical people can say they see where you were going with it. Okay, it wasn't PEDS. It was that it was banned substances for all these people. And it's a crazy list to think of those big names already in 2015.
Yeah,
but
and that was my point. That's really what it was. It was just
you
like,
just used the wrong word. Like that, you know, I mean, that's what's the big deal with that?
And I supplemented the tweet with, I should have said banned substance.
You can't take supplements, bro.
I cannot take, it's a banned substance.
That might have been a banned
And that was within 30 minutes of the tweet or less. This went on for 4 hours of people just, but you know what?
I yell at you all day long. All day I think those things.
Look, here's what we say here at the Mma Made show. Fueled by passion, driven by haters. No. Fueled by haters.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Exactly. You know what? If you're not being trolled and hated on, you're not doing it right. That's all there is to it.
So you are doing a lot of things
I'm doing things right today, obviously, because there was trolls everywhere.
A lot of hate coming your way. You got a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel for the channel.
Haterade. I was doused in it.
You really were.
So anyways, real quick, I know we talked about this a little bit last week, and the thing is with Anderson Silva, they got his test results. Well, supposedly they didn't get his test results before the fight.
Supposedly, just this one instance, this test took like 4.5 weeks. Normally, it takes a couple of hours, a couple of days tops. And somehow, for the Anderson Silva test, it shows that he was on 2 different steroids. It took like 4 weeks, and it only got delivered to the UFC after he had fought. But then it was like literally like the day after he fought.
I have a theory on this.
Okay.
The test was done in the far northeast section of Nevada. The far northeast. And then they put it on Pony Express. So by the time it got to Vegas, it was like the day after his fight.
I think it's Pony Express
Does that work?
Pony Express is actually pretty quick.
Really? You
Yeah.
think you can make it?
Back, yeah, dude.
Damn.
4 weeks back in the day.
Even if it's like Rob Dyrdek's mini horse?
Ooh, see, you didn't say mini horse. No, so now we're talking mini Pony Express.
And Big Black riding it to deliver it.
So now he's killing me. That's such a sad mental image. I'm sorry, Big Black, because I loved him. You know what?
That episode was funny when they got the mini horse that's in the Escalade.
Little shout out to my boy, Big Black.
Oh, man. Anyways, it's just I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it.
It's bad because if you're doing the whole test, then what's the point if you're not going to find out till after? Hey, we want to test these guys, see if they're clean or not, but we probably won't know until like 3 months later.
It really is just... See, here's what it comes down to, and this is just me being a naive fight fan. I want to think of this as, this probably isn't the right word, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to say purist. And what I mean by that is, I just like my friends to come over, you, the boys, Joshy, whoever's coming over, hanging out.
Wait, so I'm not included in friends? So it was like your friends and...
Well, I was putting you like a tier up, but I mean, I can knock you a tier down if you want. Well, I was giving you like VIP status.
You said it like my friends and then you come over too. It hurt.
I used the wrong word there.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, my bestest buddy, Debo,
Yay!
and my other all-right so-called friends.
See, I like that better.
Come over, we watch the fights together, and I just want to see two of the best guys in the world in their weight class, go toe-to-toe. And then all the politics that I know exists, I don't want to worry about that. And I know that's me being naive, but that's what I want, man. I know there's dirty deals going behind closed doors, and there's this and this, that. I mean, come on. We all know it, and if you don't think it's going on, you're in La La Land.
You know what this makes me think of?
What's that?
Girls poop.
Girls do poop.
But we don't like to think about it. Me, I know some beautiful women, and you know what? I just prefer to think they don't poop. I don't know what happens. I don't know where it goes. You
just think rose petals fall out of their butt.
Rose petals. But this is a part of the game that no one wants to think about. Girls are backstage pooping.
Well, let's categorize this. Some people want to think about it. The haters, the trolls, they want to point the fingers. They want to put the light out there. I mean, I want to keep everything fair for everybody.
If your girl's in the bathroom, don't go back there. Don't look. Don't do it. You gotta leave that over there. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I want to stay naive. I just want to pretend.
Tell him to light a candle.
Vitor used to be all ripped up because he worked out hard.
Yeah, same with Kung Lee and Alistair Overeem. He started drinking milk. He had never drank milk before.
He was drinking Badger's milk. He leaves. He's at 205. Leaves. Comes back 6 months later. Monstrosity of a heavyweight.
265.
Barely making 265.
Do you know how easy it is to put on 60 pounds of muscle?
Oh, it's simple.
It's not difficult.
Not at all if you're Alistair Overeem.
Exactly.
Oh, man. All right. That's enough about the drug testing. We've got some time. We've got another rare beast. Well, we were talking about this last week. The threefer.
That's Sutherland.
Three for Sutherland.
Three for Sutherland.
So we've got Thursday night, we've got World Series of Fighting. Friday night, we have Bellator. And Saturday night, we have UFC Fight Night.
You know, they're turning me into an insomniac. Like, it's just every other week, I don't get to sleep. I gotta go. I just stay up. I just pop. I'm Red Bulls, Monster. I'm just.
So we'll start off with Thursday real quick. World Series of Fighting. I'm excited. Moraes is a beast. He's actually the first and the only bantamweight champion. They had the first fight.
He's been dominating for how long is it?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I want to say they did the inaugural fight back at like World Series of Fighting 6, and they're on 16, I think now.
Yeah, he's a killer.
So he's fighting Josh Hill, 10-0. But honestly, He ain't gonna see Moraes. Josh Hill, even though he's 10-0, he's never fought that type of talent, I don't think.
Do you think, I mean, does he want to stay? Does he want to test himself somewhere else?
I mean, he actually put out a statement the other day, and he said he's willing to face the best bantamweights of the world. So that sounds like to me he's thrown out the line and see if someone might pick him up. I think he could hang in the UFC, honestly.
I mean, there are some great bantamweights, and they could use the competition. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what else we got?
So Friday night we got Bellator down in Fresno. I know that you have prior engagement, so you're not going to make it, but I'll be there this Friday representing MMA Made. So I just got the email yesterday with the media credentials.
Nice. Who you got, Shlemenko or your boy Melly Mel?
Melly Mel. I love Melvin. I love Melvin. Shlemenko's on he's kind of on a 2-fight losing streak. He's 2-fight losing streak in Bellator. He lost Tito and Halsey, but then he went over to Moscow and did a fight in December off of not in Bellator. So he has that one win. I think he's going to come back and he's got to make a statement. I think he takes Melvin. I think he take Melvin out.
It's tough. Melvin is it's a coin flip. Depending on which monster you get, you either get a killer or someone who has questionable skills on the ground. But yeah, probably Shlemenko.
Yeah, Shlemenko.
All right, and then the big one.
The big one. So I think we talk about the main event and the co-main event. So starting with the co-main event, Cole Miller and
Max Holloway, man, is climbing the ranks. You know, he's looked good for a long time, and he's finally really putting wins together. 4 in a row, I think, right now?
4 in a row, and then he's only lost 3 times to top 10 opponents: Conor McGregor, Dennis Bermudez, and Dustin Poirier. The only 3 guys he's lost to, and all those 3 guys are beasts.
Yeah, I mean, I've really liked him for a long time. I'm hoping he can keep this going. I think he takes this win.
I can almost see Cole catching him in something, but
no.
God, I think Max boxes him up. His striking is
even on the
really
ground.
good.
I like Holloway's ground game. I don't think he's better than Cole Miller, but I think he's got enough to stay to.
I don't think he wants to see Cole on the ground.
No, he doesn't want to go to the ground, but he's got a good defense.
No, he's
not getting caught in something silly.
No, I think he'd have to make a really stupid mistake. But Cole's very crafty. It's possible. Cool. But I'd have to go with Max.
You can hop on the coattails.
No, thanks. Main event, I mean, this is the crazy thing right here. Bendo, first time at 170. I'm excited to see this fight. But he comes in as the underdog against Thatch.
He came in as the underdog. I think people realized that was probably a bad decision.
Who the hell thought of that?
I don't know what they're doing over in Vegas. Maybe they know this is where we get into girls pooping because maybe they knew something. I don't know, but it's evened out. It's pretty even right now. But who do you have? Because I'm taking the opposite.
I got to go with Bendo, dude. I can't see. I mean, Thatch is a beast, but he's going to have some ring rust. He hasn't fought since November of 2013. You're talking 14, 15 months. And Bendo's an ex-champion, WEC and UFC. I got to go Bendo on this one.
I would love to take Bendo. I think he's going to win, but I want that belt right there.
All right, let's do it then.
I'm going to take Thatch and hope for the underdog.
Boom. All right, well, we got it all in. That was a great show. I liked it. I
felt really good about it.
Awesome. Hey, good luck. I think Thatch is a good
We didn't even take any pads.
I know.
Look at that.
But we'll take some off for the show.
We will, of course.
Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We got Devin Debo Taylor to my left. Mighty, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.